People ask me if I put in work. Well, put in work is expected in my car. Everybody makes that sacrifice. You have to commit some violence, at least on some of the yards where I was at. Well, when my number was called and it was time for me to go, I was ready. Apparently, this dude, he had stole some stuff and then ended up going to the shoe. So when he came out, he had to go. Well, they let me know, look, when he gets in the unit, handle your business. We're not going to tell you how to handle your business. We're just going to say go until the cops make you stop. That's part of the initiation. That's part of the sacrifice. So for 3 days, I'm waiting for him. This is right before Thanksgiving. I have my bag packed, all my bags packed, and I have him in my dude's cell. So I'm living out of my bags waiting for him. Every day they do the shoe kickouts at about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So I'm looking out the window of the unit because I have a view of who's walking out. And finally, after the third day, here he comes, real distinct. He has a giant swastika on the top of his head. So when he gets in the unit, we act like everything's cool. It's me and another dude. When the cops get into their office, we get on him. Well, we get on him right there. It goes for a little bit. The cops see, they recognize the melee, they come running out. Well, that initiation is taking that pepper spray right to the face. So I go until they make me stop. I take that pepper spray to the face. They cuff me up. They walk me out to the shoe. Well, now I got to deal with the shoe because his cousin's back there. They're not letting him out to the yard. He's a high-ranking gang member who killed somebody on another yard to get his bones. Well, I break my hand in the melee. I eventually have to get surgery on it. I have a mania scar on my thumb. But that's another story. Either way, I go back there. I got to deal with that. And you can't duck wreck. So every day we got yard. I got to go out there. And I don't know if they're going to put me in the cage with this dude. Finally, the third day, they put me in the cage next to him. Luckily, he seems all right because he says he knows his cousin's a knucklehead. He knows the name of the game. Same with his cousin. His cousin knew the rules of the game too. I don't know if that's just an easy truce or just him saying that, trying to catch me off guard so maybe the next time I'll get caught slipping. But either way, I had to deal with that, the stress of having this broken hand. And am I going to have to face off with this dude now too? I end up losing good time. Losing commissary, that's the sacrifice that's expected. You lose out on a lot of things, but that's what prison entails. I'm not proud of that, but that's the reality of it. And I want these videos to be as authentic as possible. But if you go to prison, you're stripped of choices. You either put in work or you are the work. Nobody wants to live like that.